Hello guys, and today we have another Mario Kart World video. This time we're doing the Shell Cup, so let's get to it. On the last video, you'll know that I unlocked this bike, which I thought is pretty cool, so we'll be using that for all future videos because I think it makes Yoshi look even more cool. So here we have the Shell Cup with Koopa Troopa Beach, Faraway Oasis, Crown City, and Peach Stadium. So let's start playing those on 150cc and we'll start. Okay, here we are at the starting line of the Koopa Beach. Very opposite from last video where we were in the snow. Now we're on the beach. And I burn out. But with this giant wheel behind on the motorcycle, we should be able to get pretty far ahead of everybody. Got hit by someone's shell. He got 3 mushrooms. I think there's some good spots coming up to use those. Should be right here. We'll use another one to cross there. I also got a gold mushroom. Use that to bridge some more gaps here. All the way up to 3rd. Looks like now we just have Bowser in front of us with 3 bananas encircling him. Oh, we got transformed into a dolphin. There's sheeps roaming the sand. Hit Bowser that shell. The Boo stole my banana peel of all things, so I hope whoever's in last place really enjoys their banana peel, because that's not going to help them too much. Seems like I'm catching up to some people to lap them, but looks like we finished this race too quickly, so we won't be able to fully lap anybody. But this is also a very short track. It kind of reminds me of like Baby Park, but it has less laps and is a lot. This track was a lot more interesting than Baby Park. All right, next we go to a Faraway Oasis. Just got like bounced over by like 4 different people. Just barely missed that shell. Unless it was gonna bounce off those walls and hit me. That was pretty close. Looks like we have an armadillo in the street. I just got shocked by lightning. Looks like the armadillos are very aggressive, so you have to be careful. Got zebras running in the track now. We can move our camera to get a cinematic view of the zebras, as well as the elephant that's just chilling, and the giraffe. We got plenty of wildlife around here. Looks like we're almost to the actual track now. And here we are on the actual track. Seems like a pretty good track to me. There's this rail I can ride on there. Kind of forget about the extra stuff you can do, like the jumping and all that. Doesn't really like do all that much, to be honest. I can bounce on the ramp and get a little more airtime. Or I can hold it down and bounce there through the finish. Alright, that was the Animal Kingdom area. Don't know why I called it that, but whatever. We got first place in that one too. Pretty good. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, and here we are on our intermission course to leave the Animal Kingdom. You got a star power. There's ostriches in the street. I think just all the wildlife likes just being in the streets in this game. There was zebras, elephants, armadillos that attack you. You got every kind of aggressive animal you could ever want. You can fly out of a barrel like it's Donkey Kong. This bridge is pretty cool. I always like bridge related tracks. Bridges are just pretty cool in general, to be honest. We got an ice flower. I never had this before. Alright, let's throw some ice at some people. Alright, looks like they freeze for a bit. No shocker there, but that's what it does. I like how Lakitu just stood there and didn't even try to move out of the way of the shell. Like, that was a far away shell move that could have easily just been blocked. Looks like we got some pizza. Looks pretty good, actually. I would like to eat some of that pizza. Throw some shells, and now I can have a pizza follow me around. Looks like there's shrimp on the pizza. Who on earth has shrimp on their pizza? That's weird. Never heard of that in my life. At least it's the pizza that makes my clothes change, so that's fine. Whoa. Just flung weirdly there. Oh no. Okay, people are pretty far behind me, so I should be able to make it. There we go, that's the city track. Definitely a big fan of the bridge portion of the track. I don't think that was the actual track itself, I think that was the intermission. Overall, that was probably one of the better intermission tracks, and the actual track was pretty good as well. So let's go on to our final track here, which is Peach's Stadium. Alright, and here we are. Now we're gonna grab some more food. Let's see what food we get at Peach's place. Looks like we got a donut, I think that's supposed to be. Oh, I just turned into a cow. And as well as cows got placed in the street, adding more to the many, many wildlife forms we've seen in the streets today. Alright, let's eat this donut. And we turned red, and we finished. So that was the last stage. Definitely interesting. I felt like for a last stage it was kind of underwhelming, but I feel like the third one was the best. But yeah, that's it. We got first place, so let's check out our highlights reel for finishing. Let's see what we got. We got the Shell Cup logo and some video footage of the Koopa Beach. You got Bowser in third. We got the key 2 in second. And of course, me in first place on my awesome motorcycle with giant exhaust pipes and a giant wheel. It's pretty funny. And yeah, that's it for these shell cups. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.